Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Just Simply Sports here with me. I'm Kaja. If you're new here, I hope that you like, subscribe, comment. If you're not new, you've been here. Thank you. Just putting it simple. I thank you. Draymond Green, you guys. I'm a Warriors fan, and I think Draymond brings so much value to this franchise. They're not the same team without him on the court as they are with him. So when I see that he's getting ejected so early into the season and people are saying that he should be suspended for his actions, I'm like, oh, Draymond, not again. Please not again. Please not again. So, he's obviously finally talking about it on his podcast, Draymond Green Show with Bill Baron Davis. And he's finally addressing, the whole ejection with the Zach Edey flagrant one. I haven't seen it. I like to watch it with you guys. I always say I like to watch in real time with you guys so you get my honest reaction. I like to have it pre-recorded or have like what I'm going to say before I come to you guys because I like to be authentic and honest because that's who I am off camera as well. So I'm watching it with you guys and then we're just going to talk about it.
Another big story in the same game was you and Zach Edey. That foul was upgraded to a flagrant one over the weekend. The way I looked at it, he was trying to run, and I'd have grabbed him too. Got my foul, killed the play. Whatever it is, what is it called? It's a new rule. Foul. The take foul. I'd have took the take foul, but I didn't see. I mean, I saw the media, and everybody was going off.
You know who else didn't see a flagrant? The NBA. You know who else didn't see a flagrant? The referees. Number one, if a play is even remotely close to dirty, remotely close to the line, with Draymond Green, it will be reviewed. No question asked.
No question.
If a play is remotely close to a flagrant foul, if it even looked like I tried to attempt a flagrant foul, a la LeBron James, I got suspended for game 5 of the NBA Finals for trying to attempt to take bro out because get off my shoulder, right? I got upgraded to a flagrant foul for trying to foul. That's one. Number two, so if it is remotely close with me, they go onto the monitor. They didn't even go to the monitor and review it. It was that little, but you got Janky Taylor Jenkins, who's a softie, who goes out and at some point you'd hope to think that we beat y'all in the NBA final and not in the NBA finals. They ain't getting that. They ain't not with him. We beat y'all in the NBA playoffs because he was too emotional, and so then his team followed that, and they follow your lead and collapse. Because they couldn't deal with the emotions of it. But their coach couldn't deal with the emotions of it. Bro, this game 11, you run into the media crying about a foul that, come on, bro. And with your 7'3" rookie. So guess what you just taught your 7'3" rookie? How to be emotional and run to the media talking about a foul. We big. We big men. You don't run to the media talking about a foul. You a big man. By the way, what you need to learn how to do is learn how to take a hard foul. You're a big man. And so you teach your 7'3" rookie, what you just taught him was how to let Draymond own your mental. Because now you just ran and told. So now what I think of you got to deal with that.
You know what, you guys? I have a lot of respect for Draymond. I have a lot of respect for any professional athlete because it's not easy to get there. Even if you are at the far end of the bench or you are on the practice squad in the NFL, it still takes a lot of hard work, tenacity, and talent. Some are just more talented than others to get where you are. With that being said, Draymond, I really hope that he can find the balance between being himself and also keeping in mind that no matter what he does, because he has the history that he has, there are always going to be questions or calls for him to be suspended, where with someone else, they're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. When Rudy had the situation a few weeks ago, it was Rudy, and I cannot think of who the player was. Like, Rudy kind of ran away. And I was like, oh, this is interesting because when he had the whole thing with Draymond, his temperament was very, very different, but, it's Rudy Gobert and he doesn't have the same what's the word I'm looking for, you guys? I am drawing a blank. He does not have the same reputation. That's the word. Reputation that Draymond has. And your reputation precedes yourself, right? It precedes you. So people now, because of everything that has happened, if Draymond even blinks the wrong way or he breathes too hard on a ref, or if you see him talking to a ref and looks like it looks a little bit too, I don't want to say aggressive, but he seems as if he's being, I don't know, a little bit too handsy, like talking with his hands, and kind of comes across like, oh, Draymond's doing too much. If you see him in the ref's face talking, it's like, oh, Draymond, he's in the ref's face, he's being aggressive, all these different things. People like, he talks to the refs crazy, he gets away with all kinds of stuff. I don't feel like he gets away with it at all. I feel like now, especially after last season, I feel like it's so heightened. I feel like he can't do any wrong, and I feel like that's not fair because we can't. Every time, this is basketball. It's a physical sport. Professional sports are physical. Basketball, football is obviously more physical, but it's still a physical sport. You're gonna be touched. You're gonna be grabbed. It's not as if like someone is not going to touch you. That that to me is just a little bit crazy. A little bit crazy, and it seems like because it's Draymond, each time he even touches someone, people are calling for him to be suspended, or in the comments they're calling him dirty. You guys, this is a sport. Now, too, I saw Kendrick Perkins talking about it. I'm sure I'll put a little clip of Kendrick Perkins had to say, you guys. Then we're just gonna come right back.
Well, I do, and I actually think Draymond should be suspended for an extended period of time. We're talking about a play where we're talking about a play where he pulled on the opponent Achilles while the opponent was going in the opposite direction. And we're talking about a guy, Zach Edey, who's 7'2", 7'3", probably 300 pounds. This could have been a season-ending injury right here. And I get it, right? Like, so many people is like, oh, it's a sticky situation because it is Draymond. Some people on the other side, like with me, are saying, hey, this is a dirty play. He needs to be penalized for this. He needs to be suspended. And there's others that says, hold on, let's take a deeper dive into it. We don't want to make it as if we're picking on Draymond. But if you ask me, he needs to be suspended for an extended period of time. There's no room, no place in our game for those type of actions.
So if you look at it from the perspective of what Kendrick Perkins had to say about how Zach Edey could have tore his Achilles, I absolutely get that because he could have been seriously injured. Even if that wasn't Draymond's intention, his intention was like, dude, this is basketball. We play physical. You a big, I'm a big. Like, learn how to take it. You know what I mean? And stop being soft. Sometimes what you intend and what happens are two very, very different things. He absolutely could have been hurt. And for that, I just really hope that Draymond learns to be careful. I know that it's hard for Draymond to still be himself without I know that it's still hard for Draymond to be who Draymond is and who he is. When he's trying to hold himself back, I feel like he has to play freely in order to be himself and be at his very best for the Golden State Warriors. And looking at it, I don't really feel like he pulled on his leg hard enough to pop his Achilles. However, I've never had an issue. I've never had any kind of sprain or tear or anything like that. So I don't know how easy it is for one to pop your Achilles or sprain it or whatever it is. But looking at it, it didn't look like he did enough for him to be out for the whole season, or even a few weeks. I think Draymond really, really was hell bent on. I know the optics and how it looks, but I feel like Draymond knows better. I feel like if his intention was really to hurt Zach Edey, he would be out for a few weeks right now. I don't think it would just be a conversation. He wouldn't have, he wouldn't still be playing. That's my thoughts, though, you guys. What do I know? I am not Draymond Green, just a fan who loves sports. So, what do you guys think about the situation? Do you agree that he should be suspended? Or you're like, NBA is a little bit too soft now. Let them play. It's a physical, league. Deal with it. Let me know. I will see you guys, of course, in the next video.